What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Gig Nation. If you're a subscriber of the channel, you probably know me from all of the gig economy videos that I've made, and a lot of those are DoorDash related. I also go into Grubhub, Amazon Flex, and a ton of different apps out there. DoorDash is definitely one of the more popular, and one of the most popular videos that I ever made was actually about me quitting DoorDash. So today's video is less of a tips and tricks type of thing, and I'm actually going to go into why I quit DoorDash, because I've been getting just a ton of questions about this, and so I usually try and respond in the comment section, but honestly I just get so many that I felt like it was necessary to make a video, because a lot of people were wondering, like, was I deactivated? Why exactly did I quit? What were the reasons? And why am I now making videos for DoorDash again? Why did I start delivering for DoorDash again after quitting? Why would I ever come back? So I'm going to cover absolutely all of that today. I'm going to go into the exact reasons why I quit, why I got started in the first place, how I got drawn into the gig economy, and then why I decided to come back. I'm going to outline all of that in the video and kind of show you guys a little bit more about how it plugs into my life as a whole, how the gig economy and DoorDash has worked out for me, and how it's kind of allowed me to pursue some other entrepreneurial activities. Because when I first started DoorDash, it was actually after quitting my full-time job. Now I know it sounds like I'm quitting a lot of things, but I actually left my full-time job amicably. I left to pursue some entrepreneurial, mostly like online business ideas that I wanted to start. And when I left that job, I knew that I had to have money put away, so I actually saved up quite a bit of money. But I'm just like the type of person that does not like to be spending money without making money, even if I have, savings built up. It's just like not the lifestyle that I like to live. So it was nice to have the gig economy, because I didn't like to just, see those savings depleted, see that shot clock on how soon I'd have to return to getting a full 9 to 5. I like to have that, steady income coming. So I started out with some food delivery. I had actually done Lyft and driving for Lyft like 4 years ago, but my car had gotten a little bit too old, so I couldn't do Lyft and Uber anymore. So it was mostly about the delivery stuff. I've tested out some other apps like Hello Tech, doing like TaskRabbit to help people, with random tasks. But food delivery seemed to be like the most consistent and the best gig for me. So I was doing, a bunch of different stuff within food delivery specifically. And for me, the main hustles were Amazon Flex, Grubhub, and DoorDash. I had tried a little bit of Instacart too. That kind of could get, grouped into the delivery section. But those three were my main three. And so with DoorDash, it was kind of there, but the old pay model, honestly, I just did not like so much, because I did have Grubhub at my side, and I also had Amazon Flex. And so beyond just scheduling blocks, Amazon Flex was actually like testing out this instant offers thing, which basically what they did is they paired up with a bunch of restaurants, and they offered a service like Grubhub, like DoorDash, where drivers could actually just go to restaurants, pick up food, and deliver to Amazon customers. But they actually paid out quite a bit better, and they didn't have any restrictions as far as like multi-apping. You didn't have to have like an acceptance rate, anything like that. It was really just straightforward. And so with that combined with Grubhub, I was able to multi-app. I was able to apply the strategies that I like best when I'm in the gig economy. I felt like a true independent contractor, because there was no like weird bonus structures with me completing a certain amount of my orders. It was really just straightforward. I took the ones that I wanted. I took the high payouts, and I was getting a lot of offers between $10 and all the way up to $30 here in Seattle. So why am I talking about all of this? Why am I going into so much detail about Amazon Flex instant offers and Grubhub and multi-apping? Because DoorDash kind of came into play. I had tried out DoorDash. I had done enough deliveries to get that bonus. It was like 120. And then I was kind of looking at these other apps and realized that I actually didn't like doing DoorDash as much as the other ones, because I couldn't multi-app with DoorDash. The average delivery was $6 here in Seattle, and then there was, bonuses and promotions on top of that, usually like a few bucks. But I had to maintain that 80% minimum acceptance rate just to get it, which meant that I couldn't really multi-app. So I had to be strictly doing DoorDash and just taking lower payout offers, which made absolutely no sense for me and for my personal business. When you contrast that to the opportunity of multi-apping. And that's when I decided to make the video about quitting DoorDash. And it wasn't, really like a hardcore quit. I didn't actually call up DoorDash, tell them I quit. I just got rid of my red card. I made that, obviously a little bit dramatic in the video because it's YouTube. You want to get views, you got to be a little bit dramatic sometimes. And then I just decided to stop delivering. So I got rid of the app on my phone and I just stuck to my bread and butter. I was doing Grubhub, I was doing Amazon Flex, and I was doing these part-time. I was actually working on some online businesses, as I mentioned earlier, some stuff with lead generation. I was trying to get some Amazon products up, actually get those private labeled. And I was focusing a lot of my time during the day doing those actual side projects. And then, later on in the evening during the dinner rush hours, I would sign on and do deliveries. And this is really what worked best for me. When I first quit my job, I wanted to do the entrepreneurship thing, and I actually got really sidetracked. Like, I was only doing delivery. I was doing Amazon Flex blocks during the day, food delivery at night, making good money, like 200, sometimes up to $300 a day if it was a really good day. That definitely wasn't consistently 300, but up to like 200 or so, 200 plus on an average day here in Seattle was pretty common for me. So it was hard for me to set aside time and actually work on these projects that I wanted to. But after some time, I decided to just, really fully dive into it, spend the whole day up until dinner time working on those projects, and then do the side hustles. And quite frankly, I was happy that I quit DoorDash because not having DoorDash in the mix and just multi-apping was allowing me to get higher earnings. But shortly after making this adjustment of just doing Grubhub and Amazon Flex instant offers at night and working on my projects during the day, Amazon Flex decided to get rid of instant offers. So I was left with just Grubhub. And for a couple of months I did that. I spent, more time in this period working on my side projects. And then, something good happened, something awesome happened. I know a lot of people don't agree with this. Some people don't like it, but DoorDash came out with the new pay model. And for me, this changed working for DoorDash. This actually made it a lot more attractive because all of a sudden when I was keeping tips, I was actually making a lot more money. I could screen out those lower paying offers and just take the higher paying ones. So just like that, I decided to re-download the app, and there was nothing really, required for me to start working for DoorDash again. Obviously, I didn't fully quit. As I mentioned, I was just being a little bit overly dramatic there. So all I had to do was just re-download the app and test out that new pay model. And that's when I started making more DoorDash videos for you guys because I realized that, obviously if I'm going to be doing this, DoorDash videos are the way to go. There's a lot of you out there doing DoorDash. It's great content to create. And, it made sense for me again to add that to my mix because now I can do DoorDash, I can do Grubhub, I can multi-app, and I can just select the offers that I want. Now, I know a lot of people don't agree with me that the new DoorDash pay model is better because you are seeing a lot of those lower offers out there, the $2 and $3 orders, and I get them here in Seattle too. It is definitely frustrating, but you have to recognize that you can definitely let that acceptance rate drop. You don't have to accept these lower payout offers, and you will most likely get higher payout offers when you do decline those. And this obviously varies by market. Some markets do have better tippers, they do have higher quality payouts. And for me, at least in Seattle, I'm in one of those markets. Not everybody is, so I definitely feel blessed to be here where I am because that definitely has a large impact on my earnings. And for those of you that don't like this new pay model, I totally understand that too because, depending on your location, it might not actually be that good, but that's why it's kind of important to multi-app, to try out these other apps and to see if you can find a good mixture because it's really at your advantage now. With DoorDash, you're more of a true independent contractor now, and so you don't have to, just be accepting all the offers. There's more that you can do to throw other stuff in the mix. So I definitely recommend checking that out if you feel like you're struggling with this new pay model in any way, shape, or form. And so here's what to expect going forward. I probably won't be dramatically quitting any of these other apps. I'm still going to be testing out a ton of different apps in the gig economy, probably leaning heavily towards food delivery because that's just one of the better options. I will have to replace my car soon because it's really just been trashed, not just from delivering food, but from life in general. I've been filling up with Arco gas for way too long, and that's kind of just been killing my engine. It's actually got a lifter in it right now, so it has to be rebuilt at some point, and it's just not worth it at the cost of the car. So I will have to buy a new one. If it's new enough that I can drive for Lyft and Uber, then I'm definitely going to throw that into the mix. Delivery is still going to be there, and I'm constantly going to be testing out new apps. And I definitely recommend staying tuned for that, because right now food delivery is definitely one of the best places to be. But as we know, things can change quickly, other opportunities come up, and so I'm going to be checking all of these out if new opportunities come up as far as the gig economy and different apps to make money. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're like me and the gig economy is a side hustle and you're kind of using it to pursue your own passions, maybe like an entrepreneurship idea, something like that, let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know what it is exactly you're pursuing, because I kind of love to hear about that. And make sure you subscribe to the channel for all of the latest updates and news related to the gig economy.